My name is Betha Khokong. I will be talking about our application and why we are applying for the Google permissions to be able to view our users' calendars. The purpose of our application is to assist users to schedule appointments with their clients in a more convenient way. So, if you think about an application like Calendly, but ours is a little bit just different, a little bit more intelligent. We have a bot that looks like this, and I will demonstrate how it works later. That these people can share, our clients can share with their users, and this bot automatically looks at their calendar and is able to see available times and schedule appointments with the users. In the dashboard, our users will see their calendar like this, and all the appointments that have been scheduled with the bot are shown here in blue. The challenge that our users have right now is they are only able to see in this view the calendars within this view the appointments scheduled by their specific bot. In the case where they already have an existing calendar somewhere else, like in Google Calendar, there could be another appointment that is taking up the space, but the bot has no visibility of that. So what we would like is to be able to integrate Google Calendar so that we can pull those appointments from Google Calendar or to the calendar on our application, so that when a new appointment is being scheduled, the bot is able to view and see those blocked times so that it does not book appointments over another appointment when the thing is not available. So the whole point is to be able to allow for better scheduling and better view of a more holistic view of the user's calendar. Therefore, I will demonstrate how all of this works. Currently, this is the view before the integration with only in blue the appointments that have been scheduled by our bot currently. The calendar that I will be integrating is this one. You will see on Thursday morning, there is an appointment at 7 to 8, and on Friday, there's an appointment from 8 to 10. Currently, Thursday you see nothing, and you see here from 8 to 10 there's an appointment, but it's clashing with this one, and the bot had no visibility of this before, so it booked over a clashing time, and that's what we are trying to avoid. So the first step is users will come in here and they will choose whether or not they want to integrate the Google Calendar, or they could just leave it if they just want to keep it this way. So if they choose to integrate, they will click on this button, and again, we will just clarify with them, are you really sure that you want to integrate Google Calendar? And we will clearly tell them that when you finish the integrations, all the events currently in your Karabo AI calendar will be sent to your Google Calendar. So these events will also be visible in their Google Calendar here, where you can see they are not there. After the integration, they will be sent there, which means we will be posting new events into their Google Calendar from our side. And every time a new calendar is added, now every time somebody schedules a new calendar, a client schedules a new event here, that event will also be sent to the Google Calendar. Additionally, events from a Google Calendar will be synced to the Karabo calendar, so that this can prevent scheduling conflicts, as I explained. So these are the things that we'll be using the data for. First of all, the first thing we will do is that we will take the events that are here and we will send them to the Google Calendar. So we will create new events for the user in the calendar based on the events that are in this calendar. The second thing is now, in future, every time a new event happens, that will also be done as well. And then we will then pull the events from the Google Calendar this side, so that this calendar also has those events, and then we create a synced, which is like forward and backward sync, right? So they will click on the button to do the integration. And then here they'll be able to choose which Google account they would like to integrate. So I will choose this one. This app hasn't been verified. Yes, of course, because I'm currently applying for the app to be verified. Continue. All right. By continuing, we will share this information. Yes, continue. And you'll see over here the users are able to select the calendar to access, so that we can access, edit, share, and all of that. These are the scopes that we're applying for. We're applying for the Google Calendar read only, and we're applying for the Google Calendar, the full Google Calendar scope, so that we can add, edit, delete, and so forth. So they will select that, and then they will continue. And then after they have done that, you will see they will get a success if they have approved it. If they didn't approve it, it will not show a success. It would have shown that no, you didn't grant access. In the background, we have collected the tokens and we have stored them, and now we are able to complete the integration and so forth. So at the same time, we're giving the users the button to remove the calendar integration at any point that they want to do so. So that button is now replaced with this remove calendar if the integration is done. So I will just refresh this page. And after refreshing this page, you will see now these are the two events that were visible in the Google Calendar. We have now pulled them here so that you can see them over here. So Thursday 7 a.m. That's this one over here, 7 to 8. Thursday morning meeting, we've pulled it from the Google Calendar. And 8 a.m. as well. So if you click on the day, you'll see there is actually a clash between now the Google Calendar and the appointment we had set, which obviously we are trying to avoid. In future, if the integration has been done, this would not have happened. Our board would not have allowed this appointment we booked clashing with an existing Google Calendar appointment. So if you go back to the month view and we go back to the Google Calendar and we refresh the Google Calendar, I think it's already there. You will now see the strategy consultations. These are the appointments that are coming from our application. They were not here before. So this is the 9 a.m. and the 11 a.m. appointment. You can see them there, the 9 a.m. and the 11 a.m. appointment. And this one should also be there for the next week, the 15th, the strategy consultations. We've also added it, so you can see these are the appointments that were in our calendar. Now they are also on the Google Calendar. So also the user, for their convenience on their phone, wherever they are, they can also now see every appointment that has been scheduled on their Karabo dashboard. They can see it in their Google Calendar, so they can get the normal Google notifications and so forth. Now, the main reason why we did this integration is now when a new calendar gets booked, we are able to prevent clashes. All right. So I will demonstrate the process of booking a new calendar with a chatbot, because that is a point of our application. So our users would have bought a chatbot that looks like this, and they will give this link to their clients so that their clients can book appointments with them. So their clients provide information around their appointment. So I will just fast forward through some of these things. You will see now the dates available will be based on the availability that is there in the calendar. So if, for example, I pick Friday the 12th in my bot, so I would pick one. I only see available times from 10. 10 a.m. is available between 9 and 11. All right, so that's available, and then the next one is a 12. That's available and so forth. So I'll pick 10 a.m., which is number one, and then we complete the rest of the registration. And if we go back to and refresh our calendar, you will see now that tester for 10 a.m. appointment has been booked, and this is also now visible to more strategy consultations from 10 to 11. You will see tester 4 is booked it, so that appointment also now shows in the user's Google Calendar. What we are trying to achieve with this here is just to allow for better visibility between our calendar and the Google Calendar, to make sure that appointments do not clash when new users are booking appointments, and to allow our users to have the convenience of being able to see the appointments that are booked here within the Google Calendar. And of course, if they choose to remove the integration, they can just click this button again, and then we will remove from our database and revoke the token that we have. If I click over here, for example, you will see a calendar integration has now been cancelled. We go back to what we had before, and if a new appointment is booked now, it no longer syncs on the other side. But of course, the appointments that we already booked will remain here because they were already pulled through. We don't delete them when we undo the integration. And with that, that is the demonstration of our application.